He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got his man, complete to Pearson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
A run here with McCaffrey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' 1st down.
Get set, get set.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4.
18, watch out.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Get set, get set.
Kittle is the man in motion. McCaffrey, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Flacco. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Throwing, Flacco. Off road, right side, taken by Njoku. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. He's to the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 89 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. A first down throw for Purdy. Flush to his right. Going up top. Go all the way. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 16th touchdown of the year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Here's Flacco. Open man is David Bell. Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
To throw is Flacco. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Flacco to throw. Left side, he's got to Joku. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll look to throw again. That's caught. It's Jerome Ford. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A throw, caught by Judy on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Browns first down. To the air one more time. And he's in. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown, Browns.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out. That is caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready up!
With Judkins to begin the drive. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Up from secondary, Diamador Lenore with the stop. From 31, here is 2nd down and 7. Flacco to throw. Open man, and that's Tillman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Flacco. Here's a screen set up for Judkins. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
2nd and 2. You're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take it back for a loss of 2. And now you find yourself on 3rd down.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Throw on the run is complete. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners. First down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
First down, 49ers.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And he's into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown. 49ers. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Here comes Ford on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They'll fill up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. Take it in at the 8. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Watch out.
And in motion is Brown. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
18. Watch out.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Get set. Get set.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That one's good for 29.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Get set.
Throwing is Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. To throw is Purdy. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Get set. Get set.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
Outside.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. And he'll take it on in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way?
That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
That's out wide to Judkins. And good work defensively to slow him up before he can get free. He's ushered out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways. And they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing, Flacco. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Oh, looked like he wove a seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The tight end, Ertz, in motion.
What's up?
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Outside.
One of the tight ends in motion right. 3rd down. Purdy. He'll complete that to his fullback. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. The 49ers out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Here's Flacco. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Here's Flacco to throw. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
19, here we go.
On the ground, Judkins. Good running inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Browns have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This will be taken in at the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, 49.
And a 49er first down.
Here's McCaffrey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Stop game by Myles Garrett. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. McCaffrey. The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. Here's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Here we go. First and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Now here's second and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. They'll try and run with McCaffrey. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A return now from the full. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here is first and 10. Flacco. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards. They'll come up now for second down. To throw is Flacco. That'll be caught by the running back, Njoku. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Browns.
He'll get up and stop it here. The spike comes with 19 seconds to go. Flacco to throw. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. Well, that's just part of the game, unfortunately. You work hard to get yourself in position that you can tie it late with a field goal. But he just can't connect, and that's just a tough way to lose a game. There's no doubt about it.
Purdy down to a knee. That should be the final snap of this game. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.